YouTube.
My classmate is
Greetings, everyone. Maria, if you could please lower the music, just for the sake of time, I think we will begin. I see some more people are joining, but for the sake of time, we will begin because today our meet and greet is actually hybrid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the new semester. We're here to host our annual meet and greet to welcome you to the new semester and to give you the opportunity to learn about our services at the Center for Career Engagement and Internships at Queens College, get to know the staff better, to ask questions, and just get acquainted with the services. I do want to let everyone know that this event will be recorded, and I will start recording now. We're also live on YouTube. If I could please ask everyone to stay on mute during the event. If you could please mute your microphone during the event to eliminate any distractions, that would be very helpful. All right. My name is Christina Aaron. I'm one of the advisors at the center, and I will introduce myself a little bit more later in the presentation. As you can see in the chat, my colleague Dan has posted an attendance roster. If you could please take a couple of seconds to complete the attendance so that you can stay in touch with the Career Center. You can also follow us on our YouTube channel, Queens College Center for Career Engagement and Internships, so that you can watch this event a little bit later when it's going to be posted after it completes being live. So today we will talk about our services and the reasons why it's important to participate with the Career Center. I have enabled closed captioning for some of the students who may require live transcript. You can navigate towards the bar on the bottom, click on more, and select View Full Transcript Live, and you'll be able to see closed captioning. As I said before, this event is being recorded, and you will have access to the recording later. We are going to have a social media contest today, and we're going to be playing some giveaways and giving away 3 amazing giveaways to you students. And the contest is being played on social media. If you have an Instagram account, you would have to take a picture live during the event. You either take a picture of the screen or you take a selfie, but it has to happen during the 2 hours of the event. Post it on your Instagram profile and tag us at QC_career. If you have a private account, you can send us a message and I'll be able to see your message that you've posted it and tagged us so that you are able to participate in the contest. If you don't have an Instagram account, you can do the same on LinkedIn. Take a picture and tag us at the Center for Career Engagement and Internships. Whoever wins would have to have the top number of likes, and we will have 3 people with the top number of likes who will win the following giveaways. I will pick the giveaways now, so pay close attention. I'm going to share my screen. Maria, you can stop sharing, and then I'll share the wheel to pick giveaways, and then we'll go back to the presentation. All right. So let's pick our 3 giveaways. Okay, so the first person with top number of likes will receive a $25 Amazon gift card. Second person will also receive a $25 Amazon gift card. Look at that. Wow. And the third winner will also get a $25 Amazon gift card. So make sure that you participate in the contest to win the $25. Could I please ask everyone to stay on mute? It's a little bit distracting when your microphone goes on. All right, I also wanted to mention something that is very important. September is a Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and suicide is still one of the most leading causes of death in the United States. And I want you guys to be aware out there. So I'm going to share some important information that
No, I was gonna remember it. Unrelated, that's my sister's dad. So I will never.
Let me share some important information about suicide prevention so that you guys are aware that the help is out there. We have a new number that you can dial, 988, or you can chat at 988lifeline.org. We also have a counseling center at Queens College that's available for help as well. You can contact them at 718-997-5420 or email them at counselingservices@qc.cuny.edu. Please take this important information down, and if it's necessary, use it. Pay attention to your classmates, to your loved ones, and know the signs. All right, thank you guys so much for your attention. And I will pass the microphone to our director, Zavigan. Marie, if you could please share the presentation again.
Okay, good afternoon and welcome to the Center for Career Engagement and Internships. If we can go to the next slide. So this is our agenda for today. Christine already went over the introductions. We'll give an overview of the Career Center and Hire QC, which is our career management system, upcoming events, student panel and questions. And even though it's a rainy day, we'll be on the quad in front of Virginia Freeze Hall. For those of you who are on campus at 1 o'clock, you can stop by, pick up some snacks and bottled water on your way to class. All right, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so I'm Zavi Gunn, the director at the Center for Career Engagement and Internships. I've been in CUNY for like 20 years. The last 5 years, I've served as the director for the Center for Career Engagement and Internships. And our mission is to educate, engage, and empower students for career success in a transforming global workforce. And one fun fact about me is that earlier this year, I climbed to the top of a lighthouse. It was like 150 feet to the top of Fire Island Lighthouse. And I was able to see a wonderful panoramic view of Long Island and the New York City skyline. So I was being adventurous climbing the lighthouse. That's a fun fact. And let me introduce you to my next colleague, Liz O'Connell, who will introduce herself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz O'Connell. I'm the Associate Director of the office, specializing in arts and humanities when it comes to student appointments. Similar to Zavi, I just actually had my 20-year anniversary at Queens. Fun fact is this summer we got to meet Nestor Cortez, the pitcher of the New York Yankees. So that was kind of fun. I am a baseball mom, so my summer is spent on the field. And it was kind of a great experience to get to meet a pitcher. He gave us a signed ball. So I know the Yankees aren't doing the best. We should be Mets fans this summer, but that was kind of a cool thing that happened for us this summer. Thank you. Christina?
Thank you, Liz. So as I said, my name is Christina Aaron. I am a CUNY Lead Support Specialist at the Center for Career Engagement and Internships. I work specifically with students who have disabilities at Queens College and veteran students. And LEAD stands for Linking Employment, Academics, and Disability Services. If you are a student with a disability and need assistance on campus, please reach out to me directly and I'll be happy to help. Fun fact about me is that outside of Queens College, I am also a psychotherapist, which I'm very proud of. It's one of the most recent changes in my career. And I am also a published author, and I'm looking forward to working on more upcoming books in the future. Thank you, guys. And I'm going to follow with Karen Johnson, my colleague, Karen Johnson.
Thank you, Christina. Welcome again, everyone. It's great to see so many folks on here. My name is Karen Johnson, a career educator here at the Career Center. And I look forward to working with all of you guys, regardless of major, as we are kind of tapping into different majors, all of us, as we're short-staffed. Welcome to the new students to QC. I just met with a few new students earlier this morning, and welcome back to those who've been on the quad. It's great to see people moving about as we get back a little bit more into it. And fun fact about myself is my favorite place on earth is the beach, but I'm not a swimmer, and that's okay. I still enjoy the beach regardless. So I look forward to meeting with you, be that if you drop in our office here at Freeze Hall, or if I have a one-on-one session with you on Navigate, which we'll talk about later as we go on the session. And I'll move this on to my colleague, Eleanor.
Thank you, Karen. Hello, everyone. I am Eleanor Mavashek. I am the Business Career and Internship Specialist, overseeing predominantly business students. Been in the Career Center for a little over 3 years now. And fun fact about me is that I'm also a tax preparer and I have my own business that I'm running for 17 years. And I'm passing over to Dan. Dan?
He may be on the quad, I'm not sure. We could move on to Kathy if she's here. Or
Hi,
Maria.
everyone.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Career Center. My name is Kathy Alessio. I am the office assistant and part of the customer service engagement team. You can reach out to me if you have any questions regarding our office services. Our fun fact about me is that I like to travel and, go to the beach. I wanted to wish you all the best of luck and a successful fall semester. I'll pass this on to Maria.
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm a senior and first year graduate student in urban studies and urban affairs at Queens College. I'm also a career peer at the Career Center. A fun fact about me, I'd say is, my paternal grandfather was born in 1897, which I think is pretty cool, but he's not alive, but yes.
Okay, great. I think Dan is meeting with a student, so he's not on right now, but we'll give him an opportunity later on to speak. Let's go to the next slide. The next slide, please. Okay, what is the purpose of the Career Center on a college campus, right? We mentioned educate, engage, and empower as part of our mission, right? So our center, we offer academic career courses, which is called the World of Work course. You can get 1, 2, or 3 credits. You can take the course in the fall, spring semester, or even during the summer and winter sessions. And this course gives you career preparation information. It looks at your values, your interests, your skills, personality, connect you to professionals working in field that you're interested in. You also get to work on perfecting your resume in our World of Work course. So I strongly recommend that you register for our courses in the upcoming semester. Each of our career educator can meet with students for 30 minutes for in-person or virtual career coaching appointments. You can schedule that appointment on QC Navigates. If you need practice for interviews, those sessions are usually 1 hour. But we look at the career coaching appointments as helping you develop your career action plan so that you can prepare your resume, successfully apply for internships and jobs, explore what are career pathways that you can pursue within your life based on your major or based on your career interests. Each year, we have hundreds of career preparation and planning workshops and jobs and internship opportunities. So with career planning and preparation workshops, this semester, some are in person, some are hybrid, and some are remote. So we have resume preparation. We also teach you how to interview with confidence and create an effective job and internship search strategies. The reality is looking for a job and internship might take several months, right? Planning, preparation, and we're here to support and guide you so that you get those opportunities. Job and internship events, we'll talk later on. We have different career fairs coming up this week and next week. We have in October, October 14th, we have the Job and Internship Fair. And so we recommend that you register on Hire QC to see the list of events that's coming up and also add it to your calendar. The Career Center, we offer $2,400 in internship stipend. for doing like 150 hours of internship work. And so it's really, we know many times students are not able to give up that part-time job to do an internship, take courses full-time. So we have an application on our website for you to complete an internship stipend form. It's a competitive process and you're able to get $2,400. Last year, we were able to provide over $100,000 to students in internship stipend. Another purpose of the Career Center is really to help you build your network, build in your social capital, your connections within your professional life. We do a lot of collaboration with clubs. We actually have some former club leaders here that are going to talk to you about the way they engage with the Career Center. And just a little shout out, next week, Monday is Club Day. So the clubs will be on campus from 12 to 2 on the quad. We're going to be there. And we just recommend that you participate. We have a couple of employer partners that are coming on that day that you can meet with them. We have Bloomberg, a financial firm, and we also have America Needs You, which you'll hear from our employer partner in a few minutes. Let's go to the next slide, please. I'll turn this over to Eleanor to discuss our plethora of employer partners. Our database has like 1,000+ employers. So this is just a snapshot that Eleanor is going to share with you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Zavi. Yes, so here's a list of some of the employers that we work with. There's a huge list of employers, and you can find them all in HireQC. They all post, all the employers post their job posting opportunities, leadership opportunities in HireQC. That's our job portal where you can find all of the positions and opportunities there. You can also upload your resume that we'll go over a little later in the presentation. But it's very important for you as a student to work closely with a Career Center to have access to this employer partnership that we have. They always post something, so we want you not to miss the opportunity and to apply to as many as you possibly can to get that internship. And we strongly suggest to have at least 2 to 3 internships before you graduate, and it's really important. So it also helps you to make a decision in what exactly that you want to go pursue later on in your career. Not only does it provide you with connection to the employers, but also you can network with QC alums and other professionals within the corporation.
All right. So I'm sure many of our students are curious to find out where are all of the jobs. So at our center, we use a resource called Simplicity, which we branded as HireQC. Every single student, when they register and they're in their first semester, has access to this, and you have it for life. We don't take it away. So what you would do is on our webpage, you'll see HireQC. Once you click it on, you will then go to the student/alumni and click on that button, and you will be able to log in with your CAMS account. Okay, next slide. Once you click on that button, this is what it looks like on the left, right? So your username and your password is your CAMS account, which is also how you use your information to log on to any of the campus computers. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is the homepage for HireQC. You'll see on the left-hand side, you can navigate from the homepage. There is the second one down, you'll see jobs. Most of the jobs that you see on campus are federal work-study jobs. We'll have a lot of students knock on the door and say, how can I work on campus? That is something that goes through the financial aid office. But if you're curious to see what jobs are out there, we have a lot of alumni and local employers throughout the tri-state area that will post on our website. We don't keep anything hidden or under wraps. Everything is accessible to you. The minute we get it, we put it online, we review it. So you would click on jobs and you can see all of the opportunities. As Zavi said, we have thousands of employers and thousands of jobs. Some of them go unapplied to, which is a shame. So it's kind of like the lottery. You have to be in it to win it. So I really urge all of our students to go on, log in, and you can view all of the jobs. The one thing you need to know is that in order to become interactive and apply to that job, you need to have an approved resume. So I want all of our students to understand that your resume is your marketing tool. That means there's no spelling errors, any kind of alignment issues, that it makes kind of sense, it's comprehensive. What you would do is on the left-hand side, you'll also see a tab called Documents, and you can upload your resume. We will either approve it, or if we don't approve it, we will give you feedback on why it's not approved. We want students to understand that if you apply to jobs, remember this, that if you're applying to jobs and you're not getting calls for interviews, it's probably your resume. If you're getting interviews and not getting offers, it's probably the way you're interviewing that's not hitting it out of the park. So just know that everything is on here. You can view it, you can see it, but you can't apply until your resume is approved. So please make sure you leave enough time, because sometimes you need to make several changes to your resume in order for it to be competitive, to be interactive. So keep that in mind. On the left-hand side, you'll also see the events under My Documents, where your resume will be. You'll see events. That's where everything that we have going on will also be listed there. You could also look under the Employers tab and see what employers are listing and who we've worked with in the past. Okay, next slide. Okay, so I'm going to pass this on to my colleague, but just know that all of these events are also in HireQC. We are a transparent department. You can look at the jobs 24/7. You can look at the events that are on our calendar 24/7, but that is where everything is. It's accessible to you as a student by logging into the system. So once again, just remember that we can't come find you. It's a large school. So if you are on the system, if we're sending out emails and you're interactive, you will get the information and the data. If you don't log in, if you don't look at the events, you're going to miss it. So time is of the essence. You're better off to be involved and in it so that you're not graduating and wondering, why can't I get a job? As Eleanor said, you want internships, you want jobs, whatever it can be to fit into your schedule to make you competitive. And I promise you, you will learn and grow and have lots of great information to discuss in an interview once you gain a pretty good work experience. Okay, thank you.
Okay, and we're up to our upcoming events. This one say virtual. We do have some events that will be hybrid, perhaps even later in the semester, some in-person events. So just keep a lookout if you're on campus and able to do that. These are just some of them, however. So more immediately, you can see on your screen, we have a virtual Bank of America info session. I just want to say summer events, initially you'll see it and it will seem very specific to a certain major or a certain class. Or certain class levels, but if it's not hindering you from registering, I would advise students to show up to as many events as possible as you can, because networking is the key to making these connections and finding opportunities. I think all of us here as staff can attest to that our network base have helped us a lot in our own individual careers. So any event that you're available for, and some you won't be, but those that's virtual and you have the time, sign up. You'll get the join meeting link, save it to your calendar, and try to attend as many of these upcoming sessions as possible. So also on the 12th, you have an in-person event with Bloomberg. Welcome back. There'll be fun games, snacks, and networking. Sounds like an ideal session. And so also there's going to be a virtual tech recruitment session next Tuesday. I will be facilitating that myself, as for all CS majors or any student who has interest in applying to a tech company. We also have a virtual Meet the Firm on the 29th. That's from 12 to 2. And again, all of these virtual events, just remember, once you RSVP, you'll get that join meeting information. And so you can save that to your calendar. Goldman Sachs info session on the 3rd of October, 12:30 to 1:30. Pre-law resume workshop. That's going to be October 6th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I just want to plug, that's not mentioned here. Next week, Thursday, we have a resume workshop with a great organization called Pride Global. That will be via Zoom from 3 p.m. to 1 p.m. And lastly, that's mentioned here, but really important for those of you who are looking for internships or job opportunities, October 14th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. There'll be a virtual via Zoom career internship and career fair. So make sure you register for that ahead of time and make sure that you're seeking out us career staff to help you with your resume if that needs work prior to this event. Okay, I think that's all we have for now, but there are additional upcoming events that will be posted on our website. Also will be posted on HireQC, so look out for those. And again, don't sit anything out.
I'm back. So we have lots of diversity, equity, and inclusion programs here at Queens College. And so I would love, I'm going to ask everybody, just take a screenshot of this page, right? And so all these events are posted in HireQC. You can meet with a career educator to talk about how to successfully complete an application to these events, to these different programs. At this point, I would like to introduce, we have an employer partner at America Needs You, also known as ENI. And this is a non-for-profit organization which provides professional development training, mentoring, and internship opportunities to first-generation college students. So I would like to invite Princess Francois to take the spotlight. I'm not sure if Jake Marana Copeland is here, but you can unmute at this time, and Princess is going to talk for a few minutes, and then we'll introduce some other speakers as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, hi, my name is Princess. I am the New York Executive Director of America Needs You. Before I explain a little bit about our organization, as we had the great introduction, I am dropping a link in the chat. If you can please take a minute to just fill out the interest form. So if you are a first-generation college student, can you drop in the chat if you're a first-generation college student? You could just put a yes. I just want to know who's in the room. Yes, I love to see it. All right. So if you are a first-generation college student, please fill out that survey form right now. Take a minute to just fill that out. And then I will talk to you in terms about our organization, but I just want to have your contact information so we can directly message you. All right, so as you're doing that, so noticing that a lot of the people in this room are first generation college student, we provide many opportunities in order to help you through your college experience process and how you're navigating through America Needs You and how you're navigating through your career. So for example, we teach you how to create a proper resume. We teach you how to be able to network, how to interview, how to find internships. We also work with many partner companies similar to some of the ones that was mentioned before, but we have Connect, so we will make sure that your resume is seen as first. And so in some of the benefits that we offer in-person workshops once a month. Some of the workshops that we offer include developing your personal brand and online presence, public speaking and presentation skills, also how to have financial literacy. So once you start making that money from the internships that we help you secure, we also do that. In addition, every single person in our program gets a one-to-one mentor. So you will have a dedicated person for 2 years who is going to help you through your experience.
So your math 1.1 class.
And then also on top of that, we offer a $2,000 grant as well over the course of the 2 years in order to help you through your expenses. And so with that, because of all the support that providing, we have a success rate. So 91% of our fellow graduates, for example, graduate from a 4-year institution within 6 years. About 90% of our fellows are able to secure internships that lead into careers. And then 82% of our fellows are able to either secure enrollment or plan to go to grad school within 6 months of graduating. So We have a lot of success when it comes to helping first generation college students. So I hope you would use this opportunity to, like I said, to fill out that survey link that would help us in order. So I see here we have about 6 people who filled out the survey so far. So if we can get a few others, since many people in the chat mentioned that they're a first generation college student. So I would highly recommend, again, filling out this link, and we would be able to send you the application. We will also be on the quad on Monday. So if you have further questions, you can ask us there as well. But we look forward to working with Queens College and helping our first generation college students.
Thank you so much, Princess. Appreciate your time being here with us. Our next speaker is Professor Luke Marest from the Economics Department. He is the campus coordinator for Blackstone Launchpad. And I'm going to take a cue from Princess and ask folks, if anyone is an entrepreneur, please put yes in the chat, or if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, please put yes in the chat so we can track you and connect you to the resources that Professor Marest will talk about today. Luke?
Thank you, Xavi. So my name is Luke Marest, and I am teaching at the Economics Department. I teach finance. What is Blackstone? Well, Blackstone is a very big, famous hedge fund. And they created a few years ago a foundation to help students to develop entrepreneurial skills. So their focus is on entrepreneurship. So Xavi actually asked the right question, because we want to help people, we want to help students to either try to do a startup or try to be more innovative, but at least to develop entrepreneurial skills. So we implement then the Blackstone program at Queens College, and they are very well done in the sense of they provide competition, what we call pitch competition. So you do a presentation about a startup you want to do or a business you want to do. And they have workshops, they have speakers, they have what we call fellowships. So you can have some workshops at Blackstone itself or through online. So the best way, in my opinion, for you to look at it is that I'm going to post on the chat here. I'm going to post the address of our website, and you can take a look at it. But what I will recommend you to do also is to enroll in our website that is linked to Blackstone, that will give you immediately the list of different events you can attend, such as competition, workshops, or fellowships, and you will be able to enroll for all of that. They will give you also the opportunity to look for jobs, for internships. So don't hesitate to contact me. Let me give you my email address also. We will have very soon actually a competition, pitch competition called IDs competition that will be open in October. So don't hesitate to contact me. Don't hesitate to enroll at Startup Tree, and I look forward to see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Marest, for sharing. And I'll just highlight just a couple more things that I guess in the spring, a group of students, they went to California for a conference, and also student clubs, student entrepreneurs won like $10,000 as a group for one of the Pitch Fest competitions. So they really want to invest in Queens College students being part of that economy as business owners. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you.
All right, just a few other programs that I'm going to highlight that's on the screen is that we have Haku. This is a national internship program working in government agencies and nonprofit. And their internship is rolling basis. So it's a great opportunity for you to do an internship out of state as well if you're interested. Folks who are interested in arts, museum, culture, the CUNY Culture Corps is a great opportunity for you to get paid internship opportunities. Those of you who are interested in teaching and mentoring, the CUNY Tutor Corps is a wonderful experience. I forgot to mention those interested in computer science, we have the CUNY Tech Prep. They provide technical skills training to students while they're here, and you'll have opportunities to then connect with full-time positions with their business partners. Similarly, another tech program that's on the screen is Co-op Career, which is at the bottom, and that's targeting seniors. So if there's any graduating computer science folks and you need to get some of those technical skills, Co-op Career and the CUNY Tech Prep is a great opportunity for you, along with Jobwell for those interested in technology. In addition, Co-op Career is not only limited to folks in tech, they expanded to students in, let's say, English that are interested in developing digital marketing skills as well. Anyone interested in law, the Thurgood Marshall Fellowship is another great opportunity in Washington, D.C. And I'll just highlight, last but not least, Streetwise Partners and Inroads and SEOs for any business students that want to get connected with some of these top financial firms. You get paid internship opportunities there. And one more, those of you in education, because Queens College is known for education, New York City Men Teach is a great program for those of you to practice your teaching skills, mentoring within the New York City public school system. So there is something here. There is a diversity program here for you. And as Eleanor mentioned, we recommend you doing at least 3 internships before graduating. And these programs, they give you that guided coaching experience and professional connections as well. Let's go to the next slide where we will meet Queens College. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, this is just a quick wrap up because I want to get to the student panels. We've had such amazing students. So what I'll recommend here is take a screenshot. This is how you access our services. You have the website. You make one-to-one appointment for career coaching on QC Navigate, and please follow us on social media. Let's go to the next slide where we could meet our student panelists who will share with you their experience. So I turn it back over to Christina, and after they're finished talking, we'll see some of you on the quad.
I hope everyone can hear me. I'm joining on call as for some reason I'm having some technical issues with my screen and camera. So we have 4 amazing STAR students here for you today as part of student panel. We have Syed Hassan, Mahir Sadat, and Sadia Joya, and Gabriel Kasten. They will introduce themselves, will be able to share their experiences here at Queens College and with the Center for Career Engagement and Internships, and answer your questions live. Thank you guys for being here so much. And we will start with Syed.
Yeah, hi everybody. I hope everybody's good. My name is Syed Hassan. I'm currently a senior in the BBA program, majoring in corporate finance and minoring in accounting. And I'm very excited for everybody to hear the advice that I have to give, and I guess I'd like to pass it forward.
Mahir, if you could please introduce yourself. All right, I can't see if Mahir is here or not, but we will go to Sadia.
Right. Hi, everyone. My name is Sabia. I'm currently a sophomore at Queens College, and I'm majoring in biology and English with a minor in history. And I can't even imagine that I'm representing the student panel when last semester I was just attending a virtual meet and greet just like this, and there were other student panels. And this semester I am representing the student panel. So this is very interesting, and at the same time, I'm very excited about it. And I'm just going to pass it to Gabriel to introduce himself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gabriel Keston. I'm really excited to be here with all of you to get to know you and also with our panelists. I'm an alumni, actually just graduated in the spring. And I majored in accounting and economics. And I'm currently in the office representing my accounting firm in Midtown Manhattan. And I have this mouse pad. As an alumni, we received this network called the Alumni Sharing Knowledge. So that's really what I want to be here with you today, to share my insights and experiences and to also answer any questions.
Thank you so much. If you guys could please share some of the highlights of your time at Queens College and give a few of the insights to the students of how to take advantage of the services at the Career Center. Sayed, would you like to jump in?
Yeah, I'll go first. So, funny story is, last year I was actually at this exact event where I met the vice president for the club that I joined, Alpha. Gabriel was also part of that club, so nice to see you again. And I actually received some wonderful advice. I was a junior with 0 internships. I just worked in the past. I didn't really have a set resume. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't like network with anybody. But coming to this event really helped me with that, and learning different things on what to do, how to plan your career early, just was very intriguing. I guess some advice that I'll give to the students is to network, join a club, and just get yourself out there. Definitely make a LinkedIn and try to network with as many people as you can. Joining a club helps a lot. It helped me get an internship. After I joined Alpha, I was able to secure 2 internships right away. One the next semester and then one in the summer. So it's very useful to do that.
Thank you, Sadia.
Right. So I'm still a sophomore, and this is my second semester. And my first year was totally online. And to be honest, I didn't have that much resources, or I really knew very less about the campus as a whole. And that time I made up my mind that once everything is opening up, once I get in person, I'm going to just jump right into it, because I always wanted to get involved on campus. And I just saw that I couldn't let this opportunity to pass. And I'm so glad that starting my sophomore year, everything came in person for me. And my activities on campus started with being a student ambassador. So I volunteer as a student ambassador with the admissions office, and I give campus tours to prospective students and their guardians, and just promote all the amazing stuff Queens has to offer. And then one day I received an email, and I was also following the Career Center on Instagram. And then they had this opening for an internship. It was for Grow with Google Career Peer. So I just applied to it anyway. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just thought that if I can do something on campus, it should be great. I can just meet some people, and that was the thing that I always wanted to do. So this was the story of last semester. I started as a student ambassador, and then I applied to that internship at the Career Center, and surprisingly, I got that internship. And through that internship, I was also able to network with other people on campus. I learned about other opportunities on campus, like other volunteering opportunities. We have events going on now and then for student life, and everything just everything just started becoming what I had imagined. So this internship also helped me to get my part-time job on campus. Currently, I'm also a peer mentor at the FYE, which is the first year student experience department. And it's just amazing how like one thing led to so many things. And I can't deny the positive impact the Career Center had in my life. So my advice to all the students listening right now is just do whatever opportunities are coming in. Just grab that opportunity. Maybe there is something very great coming out of it. And always do something that you like. If you are really interested in it, then nothing can stop you from becoming that thing, or nothing can stop you from being successful. So that would be my piece of advice. And I'm going to pass it to Gabrielle now.
Okay. All right. So looking back at my experiences while in college, I was a transfer student. So coming in about a semester and a half, I knew right away that Queens College was a great campus for me. And from there, I saw different clubs on campus that would provide a great network and introduce me to new students coming in, because at first I didn't know that many people. So there were clubs like Alpha, Queens College Economics and Business, and starting with Alpha, I joined, attended different events, and became the Alumni Communications Director. And through that, we started to network with alumni online and meeting with them on campus. But throughout the pandemic, it was very hard to meet with them in person. So that really expanded my knowledge of other students' needs, and I became the chair of the Career Development Committee. And through that opportunity, I was able to communicate one-on-one with the Career Center, and that really expanded my passion for helping other students. And after, as an alumni now, I continue to reach out and stay in touch with those students. I would, and also I have, through Queens College, I have a passion of volunteering. So whatever, through that advice, I would suggest that you go for like any opportunity that feeds into your passion and your ending up in what career you want to pursue. You should go for volunteering. There are lots of events on campus where you can ask to offer your help. Like we have like the food pantry, peer counseling. We have different events that the Student Activities puts on, also with the Career Center. And through the Career Center, I was able to secure my internship last spring and my full-time job in accounting. So adding on to my advice, I would also say really have patience and persevere in college, because every challenge that puts you down the road, there's failure, but then that will lead you to success. And you'll have a lot of patience and expand your network even beyond the campus. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. That's some really great advice for our students. And I think generally what I'm hearing all of you saying is that it's necessary to stay proactive, to take initiative, to participate, to ask questions, and to take advantage of all of the services that are available to them. I know there are a few questions in the chat. And if you do have a question for our students, you can just unmute yourself and ask directly. If you'd like to post it in the chat, I will ask my colleague Eleanor to assist me with those questions that are being posted in the chat.
Yeah, so there aren't a lot of questions. If you guys have questions, please put them in the chat right now. Some of them were answered. So after this, there will be, I think somebody asked about drinks and okay, so for snacks. So we will be on the quad outside of the freeze hall. So if you're on campus, please stop by to get some and meet us in person. And moving down to more questions. Info on the resume building, I think that was provided, right? Information, Amanda, you had some question on info on the resume building, building a resume. We do have workshops, and I think Karen went over it. And then you could also meet with your career coach to individually, one-on-one, sort of say, for, to get help on that as well. There's another question that was asked. I'm a digital design student. Are there any upcoming job fair for that? We do have a job fair coming up, which is October 14th. You can look out of the employers that will be joining. They will be posted soon in HireQC, or probably mostly in HireQC. That's where we post all of our information, or on our website. Moving down, let's see what other questions do we have.
I would say for those students that are asking about resumes, if you go to our website, we do have a resume guide. We tend to ask students not to use the resume wizards because it does really constrict your use of space. It might look like it's easy, but in the end, you have to remember your resume is a document that will stay and grow with you over the years. And if you use a pre-formatted wizard, it's going to really give you a headache one day. So if you look on our website, we do have a resume guide. And that would be the initial start for you. And then if you want to have it reviewed, you can upload it into HireQC as mentioned, and then we will look in the queue and review it and give you feedback that way. I just want to add that in as an option. And the design, the fair that we're having in October is mostly focused on business, economics, tech, and healthcare. Design is very, very specific, and there are specific programs out there for that. So once again, if you have specific questions, make an appointment to get your questions answered.
Thank you, Liz. And so the next question that was asked was, do you know when there will be availability spots for internships at Northwell? For that, you can keep on checking HireQC. You can work with your career coach.
So Northwell is, Northwell is a huge employer for Queens College. Different ways to get in. Northwell does a lot of volunteerism. And then if you search up Northwell college, college internships, you will get their internship page. Essentially, Northwell does not need to advertise. They're a huge system. Everybody knows them, right? They're a few miles down the road. But if you look, there's a specific site that will tell you about mentoring programs and internships at Northwell, and you have to follow their guidelines and apply. I see another question about on-campus employment. As mentioned in the beginning, I would say 99.5% of the students working on campus are financial work study students. So that means that when you apply to the college, if you checked off that you wanted to apply for financial work study, that is what most of the students are doing on campus. The additional places, you could reach out to the Colden Center, to the library, to food services, and see if they have anything, but a majority of the campus jobs are obtained through financial work study, and that would be the financial aid office if you did apply, and they would have sent you an email. And I will say, through working here so many years, most students don't look at that and don't follow up, and we have a lot of unused financial aid spots on campus. That would be something you want to check in with financial aid and ask them if you applied and what the status is. I think that's it in a nutshell in the best interest of time. JP Morgan did not sign up right now for the fair. Once again, if you look at the employers that are on HireQC and you search by employers, you will find they do come every year. But once again, I would say, being Eleanor and I knowing business for so long, you have got to be ready to go. That means that if a professor, a colleague, their panelists today that maybe got their jobs through networking, through clubs, that means your resume has to be perfect. And that way, if somebody says, send in your resume, we got 2 days, it's good to go. Your interview skills have to be on spot too. So invest in yourself early so that if somebody does say this club, this professor, the Career Center sends an email, you are ready to go, because that is what I'm hearing is I believe 80% they say, I don't know if it's changed, of jobs are received through networking. But I remember when Sadia came in, Sadia was very energetic. We took a chance on Sadia. She needed experience, but she sold and marketed herself as somebody that was willing to pitch in for our team. And she has grown tremendously. And you can see the spiral effect with Gabriel and Syed also talking about how they stepped into the deep end of the pool, even though you didn't know what you were doing. And then you kept on swimming, and it pays off in the end. So expand your horizons, keep networking, talking, being friendly, and I promise you, good things will come your way because you're investing in yourself. So prepare. Final closing, I would say prepare yourself with a good resume, which is your marketing tool. Once you know how to market yourself on paper, you have to know how to interview. And that means you have to be able to answer, tell me about yourself. What are your strong points? And that's why the workshops that we offer are very, very important. It's not easy. It's not something that's taught in the classroom 100% of the time. So that's what our office does. Come early because it'll definitely pay off in one way or another. So I think without further ado, we have to go outside to the table. And Christina, I'll hand it over to you to do final closing.
Thank you. I do want to thank our student panel, and specifically regarding networking. If you could please share your LinkedIn profiles in the chat with the students to start networking with you. This is the time for them to actually start practicing, and we can start doing that today. I appreciate your time. If the students have any direct questions to you, if you're open to them speaking with you on LinkedIn, I think that would be a great idea for you guys to connect now. I do want to mention that we've received some of the photos posted on Instagram and LinkedIn. But if you haven't had a chance to participate in our contest, you can still do that for the next hour. Post a picture on your Instagram account, follow us and tag us at QC_career, and 3 people with the top number of likes will receive $25 gift card from Amazon. Thank you all so much for being here today with us. If you are on campus, come and meet us on the quad right next to Freeze Hall, and you'll be able to pick up some snacks, some water, ask your questions, pick up a few flyers, and talk to us directly. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish you best of luck in this semester. Stay in touch.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.